you, Bobby and Lalo, for inviting us here today. So like you mentioned, integrative medicine is a holistic approach to a person. So you focus on not just the body, not just the mind, you focus on the emotions, the well-being of the whole person, the spiritual aspects of the person. So once trauma happens and you need to build resilience, initially when any trauma happens to any of us, we get upset, we cry, we may remain depressed or anxious, if it stays there too long. We label it as doctors as depression or anxiety, when you can't move beyond that. Some people get back a little bit better, but not to the way they used to be. And some people do get back to the way they used to be once upon a time, even though trauma happened to them. And like Dr. Campos said, it's your inherent being, it's the support you have. The resilient people are the ones that look at that stress or that trauma and say, over time, I may never understand why this happened to me, but I find a meaning behind this. Something good can come out of this. And so we teach ways to build up that resilience by focusing on things from MRI scans of our brain. We see that if we can use the front part of our brain much more and use things like gratitude, being grateful, being compassionate, accepting that something bad has happened, but I don't need to stay there now. I can learn from that and move forward. I learned what forgiveness really is. I can build up my self-esteem if I can move beyond that negativity. So we teach a program that teaches people how to go beyond that negative event and go to a happier place. So that's one tool we teach. We also provide different healing therapies which people can try, because sometimes just talking isn't enough. So we have things like biofeedback, which is a tool that you can, we use a program called Heart Math. So instead of using your mind and focusing on negative emotions, you learn tools to use your heart and feel happier. We also use energy healing therapies like Reiki, acupuncture for physical pain. Sometimes mental pain manifests as physical pain. So we use things like acupuncture at our clinic. We provide acupuncture and Reiki free of cost to our patients right now. For the next year, we're covering it in a grant. So good nutrition, exercise, lots and lots of different ways to get better.